And now our final presenter, presenting for this award, please welcome director Tyrone Brown, everybody.
Let me start off by saying I'm a big Woody Allen fan, but I actually don't agree. I think that the movie that should have won is Do the Right Thing with Spike Lee. And, you know, earlier today we got a little bit of context when we looked at 1989, but I wanted to share with you just a few more things and just to go on from there. Do the Right Thing opened on June 30th, 1989. And if you imagine, President Barack Obama was a student at Harvard Law School and a summer associate at a law firm in Chicago where he is mentored by a young lawyer named Michelle LaVaughn Robinson that summer. Also, after the film opened, Yusuf Hawkins is shot in Bensonhurst section of Brooklyn, New York, sparking racial tensions between blacks and Italians, which had nothing to do with the film, but the context of New York at that time. Also, David Dinkins was sworn in as the first African-American mayor of New York City. And I was 19 years old and a soldier stationed in Seoul, South Korea, my first duty station, sitting in a theater jam-packed with soldiers, the dependents, and Korean soldiers, about to see a film that for me and for many others would be one of the most original, thought-provoking, vivid, funny, and emotional moving experiences of a lifetime. That said, and this is a pun, the crime and misdemeanor that I associate with the film was the unwarranted and unfair reception Spike Lee's film received by critics and the collective mindset at the time. If you listen to words from Roger Ebert, he writes, and he was one of the few who understood the importance of this film. He said, "Leaving the theater after the tumultuous world premiere of Do the Right Thing at the Cannes Film Festival on May of 1989, I found myself too shaken to speak, and I avoided the cluster of people where arguments were already heating up. One American critic was so angry she chased me to the exit to inform me this film is a call to racial violence. I thought not. It's not what Lee does that makes this film so devastating, but how he does it. Do the Right Thing is one of the best directed, best made films of our time. A film in which the technical credits, the acting, and Lee's brazen, fresh visual style all work together to make a statement about race in America that is all the more powerful because it blindsides us. So let me do the right thing today and help set the record straight. 3 things. 1, Spike Lee did not and does not represent the angry, or for that matter, bitter black man. What Spike Lee represents is brilliant American filmmaking, original and creative storytelling, and a unique movie-making vision. 2, a note to any film school teacher or movie critic or blogger: the implication that Do the Right Thing would incite black audiences to riot should be seen and taught as a sad and low point in the history of American film. And 3, Do the Right Thing is not simply about an 80s race riot in New York City. It is a constructive truth about a time and place in America that still exists today. Take Seattle. Sal's Pizzeria in the film could be this establishment, Central Cinema, located in an area where African-American citizens were forced to live due to housing discrimination, literally 1 block away from the specter of violence and death, be it police brutality on one corner, a former mayor of Seattle hit with a megaphone on the other corner, cold-blooded murder of a business owner, the daily drug dance performed just across the street from the liquor store, and the devastating displacement of a community through gentrification. Forget about Brooklyn. Spike Lee could do a remake of Do the Right Thing just on the corner of 23rd and Union. Which brings me to my final thought. I love watching films. I love that Seattle is a movie town. I love that we have the opportunity to come together tonight for the first time to correct the Academy 20 years at a time. So let me leave you with this recommendation, challenge, and a thank you. I recommend that you see a few of Spike Lee's films this year if you haven't. My picks would be Crooklyn, The 25th Hour, and Passing Strange, as well as Do the Right Thing. I also challenge everyone to think about the movies you choose to see and support this year, not only in terms of entertainment, but what they will say 20, even 120 years from now. And I want to thank the producers of tonight's ceremony for the honor of presenting the best category, picture category, and to you, the first 2020 audience, for the honor as well. And you know, I think, I know that we go over for the transfer, but I want to keep this one for Spike.